Society is brought to you by Prescott Honda, PrescottHonda.com.
Hey there, I'm Angela Scott and I am out and about. I'm here at Yavapai Humane Society and we are talking about how to keep our pets safe during the summer. We often talk about how to keep ourselves safe, but our pets, they're a whole different issue. So joining me is Allie. Thanks for joining us today.
Of course.
So keeping our pets safe, you know, we hear all the time, do not put your pets in cars and leave them in cars.
Oh yeah, if it's 77 degrees outside, within 10 minutes, your car is already 100 degrees inside, and that temperature raises just every minute.
Yeah, so you hear on the news just about every day that, someone broke a window and trying to rescue a pet, which is great to, do anything you can for the pet. But I guess the moral of the story is do not leave your pets in a vehicle in the summer.
Yeah, don't even think it's okay if you've rolled down the windows, because even a slight breeze coming through the windows isn't going to help the dog because they can't regulate heat like humans can. So breezes don't help.
So let's talk about that. They can't regulate their body temperature quite like we can. We sweat, they don't.
Yes. Humans release heat by sweating. Dogs release heat by panting. And sometimes when panting isn't enough, they suffer from the effects of heat stroke, much like people. They have red gums, they could be drooling a lot, feeling lethargic, mental dullness, like there's something just not quite right about your dog.
Yeah, so that's good to educate ourselves. We'll put that on the screen, but that's really good to educate ourselves about what are the symptoms and the signs of heat stroke in a pet. Yeah. So if we know if a dog is going into heat stroke, what to do about that, definitely.
Yes.
Okay, walking dogs in summer can be a huge issue, especially if you're in Phoenix or Tucson, where it really is, 120, 22 degrees.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just like, the pavement, let's say it's a beautiful 85-degree day outside. The pavement is 135 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
And that is hot enough to fry an egg in 5 minutes.
Okay, so what do you do about that?
So you basically test the pavement. You put your hand down, hold it there for 7 seconds, and if it hurts you, it's going to hurt your dog. So you need to make sure that if you can't handle it, your dogs can't handle it.
Absolutely. And I see the dogs with the booties sometimes. Does that help?
It does help if your dog will wear the booties.
Right.
A lot of times dogs feels weird on their paws and they'll do that weird like shaky walk dance.
Right.
But if your dog will wear it, that's a great way to keep their paws safe in the summertime. But you should still avoid middle of the day walk.
Yeah, so walk your dogs early in the morning or in the evening after the sun goes down, much safer for them. And safer for us, actually, right? Yeah. Hydrating dogs, I know that's so important always.
Oh yes, dogs need hydration all the time. It's always carry as much water for them as you carry for yourself. At least a full bottle. Probably it's good to have 2 or 3 just extra on hand. They make awesome collapsible bowls that you can take with you.
I love those. I have 2 of those for my dogs, and they are just great. I actually, one of my Labradoodle, he does tell me when we're out and he's hot. He'll just lay down under shade, and I'm like, uh-oh, okay, it's time to go home. He's done, and it's too much for him.
Oh yeah.
So dogs do give us signs too.
Oh yeah. When they are done, when they are ready to go back inside, they will let you know.
They let you know. And this is Ruby. Ruby is available for adoption.
Yeah, Ruby's she's 10 years old.
Ruby,
she's a little shy, but she's real sweet girl, real friendly.
She is so sweet. I've so enjoyed her. Thank you so much for educating us on this. It's so important for all of us. So thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And thank you for joining us. Again, thank you Prescott Honda for sponsoring this segment. Stay right there and we'll be right back after the break.